Discovering democracy, activism, protests and demonstrations. Hello everyone, and welcome to our Advanced English Vocabulary series. Today, we're delving into the world of political activism, focusing on an important aspect of it, demonstrations. We'll explore what this term means, how it's used in a political context, and we'll also cover some related vocabulary. Ready? Let's dive in. The term demonstration refers to a public gathering of people to show their disapproval or support for something, typically a policy or action by the government. Demonstrations often involve people marching, carrying signs, chanting slogans, and sometimes giving speeches. Here are a few sentences where we see the use of the term. 1. The demonstration against climate change gathered thousands of participants. 2. The police were prepared for the demonstration. When talking about demonstrations, there are several related terms that you'll often encounter. Let's have a look at some of them. Protest. This is another term for a demonstration. However, it can also refer to any action expressing disapproval, not just a public gathering. For instance, she held a silent protest by refusing to speak during the meeting. Rally. This is a large gathering of people, usually for a cause or to support a political candidate. Example: the presidential candidate held a rally to gain more supporters. March. This is a type of demonstration where participants walk together along a set route to make a political point. Example: the March for Women's Rights was well attended. Sit-in. This is a non-violent form of protest where people occupy an area and refuse to leave. For example, the students staged a sit-in in the dean's office. Civil disobedience. This refers to the intentional breaking of a law considered unjust as a form of protest. For instance, the activists engaged in civil disobedience by refusing to pay their taxes. Let's now try to use these terms in our conversation or writing. 1. The activists organized a demonstration to protest against the government's new policy. 2. We joined the March for Climate Change Awareness. 3. During the civil rights movement, sit-ins were a common form of civil disobedience. There you have it. The vocabulary around political activism and demonstrations can be extensive, but don't be daunted. You've taken the first step in understanding and using these terms correctly. Remember, learning language is about understanding the context and practice, so keep reading and engaging in conversations about the topics that interest you. Stay tuned for more on our series on English language learning, and as always, happy learning!